8/2/2012 time, 6:02 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We had Mario Draghi come out, and the pre-market was that the Dow futures now were up 100 points based on his little jibber jabber, and the euro was higher, and the 10-year and the different spreads, Italy and Spain. I will tell everyone we went from 100-point positive Dow future to sell that news that we said yesterday that everybody had been pent up, rolled up, just like a cigarette butt, and then put into it, and then kabam. So the big short on the futures are working. Buy the rumor, sell the news. The gap opened down, Google down. You can see the gap open down on the NASDAQ. Now, one thing that we will focus is this bull, TQQ, is minus 130. Everything was up positive. S&P futures at one time, they were positive. 12 handles, now negative 11. The Dow futures were positive 100, now negative almost 90. The NASDAQ futures were all the way up there, positive 20 handles. But now, the day of reckoning has come. This is the NASDAQ pre-market futures based on all of that pent-up demand out of Europe. I can tell you that they have turned sharply down as comments from the European Central Bank, Mario Draghi. He crossed the wires. The S&P 500 now is pointing to an 0.8% loss. How about that one? Okay. Major Asian, they're a little unchanged, but who cares about that? What we do care about is how that trade worked and why that trade worked. Why did that trade work? Why was that super gap in the futures and the Qs? And we can show them here as far as this bull goes. The bull was extremely higher. Now there's going to be lots of controversy out here, but nonetheless, this is the NASDAQ pre-market open futures. We have a lot of shorts out here on the Google. We are short the Apple. Just to give the highlights, we are really big-time short Priceline. Sorry, see a Priceline. We are short various other stocks that we're going to try to get some capital gain back here. Is that Panera Bread down to 153, as I said. The 160 puts, well, they're working. Amazon.com, I just let you know it. After that crappy earnings report, how they ran that up to 240 and what a short that was for $10. Great money. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of these because we're already got put options. We got 640 put, 635s, and we have 630s regular. So when we come down and they strip the premium out of the 625 call, we'll buy that back into that trade. So that way, if they bounce it off the bottom, we'll cash in the puts and let the call side run. Right here at that strike price, I will be giving orders out. NASDAQ pre-market update. All of the gap open up and gap down was all positive. And I'm letting you know that there's a lot of stuff hitting the headlines. The markets have been running to that wall of resistance. We talked about Google gapping down to 625 in the morning and how right we were on that. And we took the majority of the other side of the crowd. Everyone was pent up for Mario Dragon or whatever over there, central bankers, you know. I mean, what are they doing? Playing putt-putt golf? Or what? So basically, left elbow gap downs will come into play at support level. The markets have ran up into that resistance level. I will feature one of our bigger trades, 818 NASDAQ 2650 put. Picked a few of them up the other day. Had to. And there were some other options that we picked up, such as on the index NASDAQ 100 down here at the lows. Yeah, because they're deflated, and it's a 2500 put. So what? It's on NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 now does not have that positive gap tone to it. It has that negative gap down. Now, once again, pre-market futures. I'm going to go over the rest of the trade management for the rest of the day. and it was a big sell short that gap, positive 100 points on the Dow. S&P is negative 1330. Dow Jones negative 90 now, from positive 100 to negative 90, and that is how you use that futures market. NASDAQ down 18 points from being positive 20, and learning how to use the pre-market to get your entries, whether you're using bull and bear setups, it doesn't matter. What does matter is how you buy that left elbow gap down. That's the update on 8/2 at 6:07 a.m. 2012. Left elbow gap down will be in play.